Man, oh man, we're at it again. Welcome to the channel. Today, we're going to start assembling my Tree 51 Cleveland. Thing's been cleaned. Everything specs out perfect. We'll start by dropping the crank, rear main seal in. I'll probably go ahead and throw the camshaft in. What else we got to do? Everything. That's what we got to do. Got some brake parts cleaner. Get everything cleaned off good. Get all the dust and nastiness out of it as I stand here in my perfectly clean shop, of course. Not. The problem is I just have to get stuff out of the way. And right now this is just in the way. So let's just get it assembled and I can go through and get it cleaned up and painted. I already checked the ring gaps. I've got 21 thousandths gap. Calls for at least 16 thousandths, so I think it'll be alright. We'll get to that later though. So for right now, let's just start getting these off and get the crank dropped in. Alright, there's that. These things are numbered, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. And of course your end. It's pretty obvious which one it goes to. Alright, there's one. Two. Three. 4. Of course, 5. Alrighty. Everything still looks good in here. There's no rust, there's no nothing in it. So I'm pretty happy with it. Now then. What the heck did I just stand there? I'm using old bearings. They're not old, they're new. They just haven't been used. They're just kind of new old stock. Let's say they're new old stock, okay? They're new old stock. They're not old. They're just old stock. Anyways, you gotta make sure you get your oil where it goes. That'll be fine. Yeah. Right like that. I just tap that down a little bit. Something kind of soft. Just tap it down flush. I like that. Still got a good oil ring. Now then, let's take this one, do the same thing. By the way, it's impossible to put these in wrong. You got a little groove that sticks out. And these are just standard size bearings. So, top one. this one. There we go. And they're side specific. They've got a little notch on them. We'll bring a couple of them to you here. Maybe I can bring it up to you, I don't know. We got one, here we go. All right. See the difference in the two, how they're a mirror image? You can't put it in wrong. This one has to go on to the engine block. This one has to go on to cap. This is where the oil comes in. You can't mess it up. Just press them in there. Put your groove in first. Okay. So there's that. Come back to the rest of that here in just a minute. I use, and this might surprise some of you, the STP oil treatment additive. I really like this stuff. Never had any issues. Also got some of this milling lube. Engine braking assembly lubrication. But what I like about this is it has zinc additives. That's what you need for your flat tappet. This does too, by the way. Now then, I need my rear main seal. It's in here somewhere. Got my rear main seal. This is directional, so you gotta make sure you put it in right. Let's see. Okie dokie. Had to take a little break there for a second. I'm afraid my freezie's not freezing. All right. When you do these seals, that this higher side, seal side, goes towards the motor. And you want this up 3/8 of an inch. But we're also going to lube this up a little bit first. So I'm going to use my trusty STP. There we go. I'll just give it a little lubrication here. Nothing crazy. You just don't want it going in dry. Alright. Let's get this down in here then. That's a little on the high side. Yeah, we'll measure that out here in a minute. Okay. It all looks pretty good. I'll just add a little bit to the bearing here. When you prime this out, this stuff will thin out. I like to just have that little extra zinc on it. There we go. There we go. that part. Now then, I think that's too much. Let's go right there with it. Finally get to crack open this crankshaft. There we go. Yes, sir. There. Okay. Now then, let's get these lined up. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. There we go. Beautiful. I like it. Okay. Turning nice and smooth. Everything looks good. Now then, I'm going to go ahead and see. I'm going to put the caps on and get them seated and actually take the bolts back out. And at that point, get ready to get everything lubed up. I'm going to start with number 3 here. Get our cap on. Here, I'll show you. See how your cap has that little groove in it right there at the top? That's what that goes in. So that just slips in there. And then we push it down in. This center one's always a little bit stickier than the other ones. And just a little tap. Make sure you get all the crud off of it. Yeah, I'll stick with this. So this is number 3. So 1, 2, 3, right here. Now I've got an arrow that'll point towards the front. So get her. Always make sure this thing is seated before you do anything. There we go. Yes, I'm putting these in dry right now. They're not going to stay dry. It's just to get it turning. There we go. Okay. Now then we can move on to the next one. Let's go number 2. There we go. I'm just applying light pressure here. It's just to get everything seated. Alright, I'm gonna torque this down real quick. It's 80. Oh man. Going up to 90. And then 95. We'll go through this one a couple times. At 95. Basically with this last one, just making sure there's no movement. All right, crankshaft installed. Okay. All right, guys, that's the crankshaft. If you like what you see, let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, kind of helps me out, keeps me motivated. Next, I'm going to be doing the pistons. Get the rods hooked up here. Drop the camshaft in it. And then probably go ahead and put the oil pan on and get the block painted. Just had to get some of this stuff out of the way. Just gotta stay motivated. Even just a little bit makes a difference in the end. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time.